Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey everyone, my name is Habibie Putra Syanie. Now I'm study at French Polytechnic Electronica Negeri Surabaya. I'm in my major is telecommunication engineer from class B. Now I want to give some information about vaccinate in Indonesia. Currently, we are experiencing a virus disaster called COVID-19. When this outbreak attacks a lot of ways to do, so that this outbreak is quickly passing like doing a PPKM, lockdown, and many others. As well, but that way has not been enough to solve the problem. The problem after the scientists in this world cooperate to conduct the research to get medicines or which is called vaccine. Was the function is its immunity in our bodies. In Indonesia, is doing first vaccinate in January 13, 2029. And until now, we can see from this bar chart how Indonesian is vaccination is running. The bar chart presents the number of recipients of COVID-19 vaccination from January until November 2021. As we can see at the vertical set is the amount of people who have been vaccinated. And then the horizontal set represents the month in 2021. Below the bar chart is also give details that blue bar it indicates plus one and the orange bar indicates plus two. In January 2021, the number of recipients of plus one vaccination was 0.20%, but those two was still 0%. In February 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was still 0.90%, but dose 2 was still 0.51%. In March 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 3.56%, but dose 2 was still 1.61%. And in April 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 5.91%, but dose 2 was still 3.64%. In May 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 7.94%, but dose 2 was still 5.17%. In June 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 13.74%, but dose 2 was still 6.52%. In July 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 22.63%, but dose 2 was still 9.62%. In August 2021, there was increase sharply in July. The number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 31.19%, but dose 2 was still 17.78%. In September 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 44.63%, but dose 2 was 25.05%. In October 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 58.20%, but dose 2 was 35.91%. In November 2021, the number of recipients of dose 1 vaccination was 64.54%, but dose 2 was still in 44.83%. So the number of recipients of COVID-19 vaccination was rocket from August to November. And I got this data is over in November 2021. Maybe that's all I can give you for the information. I hope that information giving you more know about vaccination in Indonesia, and stay healthy, and goodbye. See you later. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.